Hello, welcome to Preschool Science. Today our experiment is about making bubbles. We're going to be using a homemade recipe made out of dish soap, corn syrup, and water. We will be using pipe cleaners to make our own bubble ones. And we are going to be testing them. See, mine have different shapes. So that is going to be the most important part about our experiment. Testing different ones and see what happens. We're going to be paying attention to the colors of the bubbles, the size of the bubbles, and maybe changing a little bit the recipe to see what works best for us. So let's begin. So I am adding 2 parts of water. Estoy agregando 2 partes de agua. And 1 part of soap. Y una parte de jabón. And a dollop of corn syrup. Un poco de corn syrup. Mix it. Vamos a mezclarlo. And then our solution is ready to test. Y así nuestra solución va a estar lista para probarla. So let's try some of our bubble ones. Vamos a probar unas de las varitas de burbujas. Mmm. So how did you like the bubbles? As you notice, I had to make different changes. I made changes to the solution, so I added more corn syrup, and later I added more soap, so the bubbles look different. When I added the corn syrup, the bubbles were larger, and when I added the soap, the bubbles were smaller, but they were coming out small but continuously coming out of the bubble wand. Also, something very important to notice in the experiment is the direction of the wind. When I was blowing the bubbles in the same direction with the wind, I was able to get more bubbles. But if I was going opposite to the direction of the wind, it was very difficult for me to blow my bubbles. That is something to keep in consideration when you play with bubbles at home. Thank you for watching Preschool Science. I'll see you next time.